Maybe we should have another.
So, question, for those who get back also to cooking, you're doing mac and cheese. What is the thing about mac and cheese? Like, have so many different recipes and so many things they do and don't do and they say not to do. What makes mac and cheese good, everybody?
The cheese. I done had somebody's mac and cheese. They had a lot of mac, no cheese.
A lot of
okay, but
noodles still.
Is there such thing as too much cheese?
Yes, there is. It can be too cheesy. To the point where you eat and you pulling out clumps of cheese, and like you like, damn.
So like, what do you put in yours? Like, what's in yours? Because some people use sour cream, right? Some people use cream cheese. Some people use what do you put in yours? What makes yours?
I actually saw a recipe recently. I wanted to try using cream cheese. I don't usually use cream cheese. I basically because one, I'm lactose intolerant, so I mean, very.
Shorty Fox at Velveeta.
What you said?
I just somebody that they make it cheese. They used to use the Old English. They said that was really good.
I use Velveeta. I use mozzarella. I like to use cheddar, like sharp cheddar. Or
I like the cheddar users.
What about people that use Cheese Whiz?
Never heard of it. That's great value.
Whiz, you better off getting a box of Crafts.
Better off going in the fridge.
We done heard somebody say they was using I ain't trying to offend nobody that do use the single cheese slices.
I was just about to say you better off going in the fridge and getting the single cheese slices.
But
I mean,
if it don't come out, Rebel Face said, if it don't come out light brown at the top, it ain't right.
You gotta have that little bit of golden brown.
What about people that put breadcrumbs? Don't people put breadcrumbs on top of it?
Yeah,
is that good though?
It's been alright. I've tasted it before. It's good. I love this.
Have you ever had sweet mac and cheese?
Sweet?
Yeah.
I don't want sweet mac and cheese.
Sweet?
Yeah, I've had it before.
I'm not with the sweet. I don't think I like
sweet corn is okay.
I like sweet spaghetti, but I don't
sweet
like
spaghetti's alright.
What was that whole thing that was on Facebook a couple weeks ago? They were talking the whole thing.
Sweet spaghetti and sweet grits.
Like if you put sugar in your grits, you put sugar in your spaghetti. Like
it's crazy. Like before, I didn't like grits, but now I like a little bit of cheese and sugar in my grits.
So do you put sugar in your spaghetti?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Now I lie. It's not like it's eating a bowl of cereal, but it's savory with a little tad bit of sweet.
You said savory with a little bit.
Yeah, tad.
That does make it though. That makes it like that little bit of sweet is what makes it good.
So you think that sugar saves it too sometimes? I'm gonna be honest. I've had some spaghetti that was in. I had to put a little sugar and just save it a little bit. Like, oh, okay.
It will save something.
It don't taste too bad.
Come on now.
They said it's not mac and cheese without sharp cheddar.
Yep.
I'm not gonna start these pokes again.
They poking you? What you think about poke?
I think that
I'm confused by the poke.
Pokes, I be confused too, but I don't even want to get into it to try and figure it out.
I don't think every poke is something like. I think sometimes the poke may be just like, hey, so you know what I mean?
I think about what a poke in real life does to me.
My little sister's.
So when you come and poke you in that rib,
like don't poke me. You don't know me.
My little sister's boyfriend poked me one time. I was like, what the fuck?
But that maybe he was just trying to say, hey.
He's trying to get your attention. I think about what a poke in real life does. Like
you probably like, hey.
To me, I take a poke as a flirt, like you're flirting. Like,
me too.
Cause why are you poking somebody? Like,
damn, I just had an old lady poke me the other day.
She wanted some of that. She was trying to get up for that.
I said, oh, okay.
An old lady pokes you. I'm done.
So let me ask you a question because there was just a little issue here. I'm not gonna put it out there, but somebody had their shirt off on social media, and well, Cory, tell the story for the people. Like a friend, two people are dating, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about my son? Yeah. Somebody we know, he's in a relationship, and basically he was on Facebook earlier with his shirt off. So he was talking. He was talking to a significant other on the phone in front of us, and we're listening, and it was on speaker, and basically the conversation was, why is your shirt off on Facebook Live? Like, why? And none of us really, well, I mean, I'm not gonna say none of us, I'm gonna speak for myself. I really didn't understand, like, what was the issue about, like, his shirt being off on Facebook Live, and because other people could see it, but you're outside in the real world. Like, before Facebook Live existed, before social media existed, people was outside with their shirts off. And the thing is now that it's publicized through social media, it's an issue. I don't know if I'm bugging out or if it is an issue, because like your shirt being, I don't understand your shirt being off is just, as a male, I don't feel like it's an issue. If a girl wanna run around with her shirt off, that's a little different. But males, when it's hot, summertime, people walking their dogs with their shirt off, white men jogging down the street with their shirts off, people in the pools with their shirts off, naturally, like, I don't understand, but their partner was making it a big deal, like it was an issue. So I just want to know from y'all, do y'all feel like that's an issue?
Like, okay, we'll put it both ways. In relation, is there boundaries? What's acceptable and what's unacceptable in a relationship to do? In behalf of perception of others. Tell me what's acceptable and unacceptable because of perception.
No, it just depends. Like with that situation, all right, bet. Let's say he was at other people's, he was pulling up to some stranger's house with his friends that he never met before and was about to go inside their house or something. Mm-hmm. And like, it's potential people that might like him that's around there and he got his shirt off. Like, then that's a little bit different. Have some respect. You going around people you just met, you don't know them. All right, people are gonna be looking at you, they don't know you. But if you're outside, like I'm at right now, like let's say if I did it, for example. All right, I'm at my uncle's house. Like, let's say if I went outside with my shirt off and walked in the front yard and I was just standing outside smoking or something, like me having my shirt off right there, that shouldn't be a circumstance where you could get mad for showing your body or like it's just it is an excuse to get mad.
Well,
for
let
anything.
me ask you this. Well, let's say you and your boyfriend was here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your friends came over and he came downstairs in his boxes. What about that?
You better go back upstairs and put some motherfucking pants on.
There's a difference between boxers and shirts. See, that's not acceptable. I don't agree. I don't agree going out. I don't agree people stepping outside right now in their boxers.
Shirt off in a relationship on social media, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's like
I can see if you was on social media like flexing.
They said insecurities are a motherfucker. His partner probably know what he was giving on that live. Do y'all know personal issues?
Do we know their personal issues? I don't got all the details. I got a little bit, but he might be watching too, so I don't really want to give too much. But yeah, that was just definitely weird. But it's a lot of things that could go both ways. That would be the same instance. It just depends on the circumstances.
Y'all don't think that sometimes a little jealousy is cute? You're like, oh, that's you know what I mean?
It do be.
You're like
oh, you mad?
Yeah.
You don't like that? Oh, you don't like that? Okay.
Now when it's over the top, it's like, yo.
Yeah, like when they really making it an issue, it's really like, now, bitch, like you really mad over this? Like, are you serious? Like, come on now.
So should people get mad over like Instagram stuff? Like when people may say like, yo, you're sexy, you look good, you're dating. Like, should they get mad about shit like that?
No, they shouldn't get mad about compliments, but
it depends how the person is responding.
Yes.
And they're like this. Since we're talking about, I have a very good friend of mine. She's she's been in a relationship with a guy for like 10 years, like and she's only been in like 3 other relationships. So she feels like she has the right to express her femininity and womanhood on Instagram and Snapchat, but like a lot of the stuff she's posting is half new. But she's like, oh, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm showcasing my womanhood and all this other stuff. Like, I don't know about that. Like, especially some of the pictures I done seen, I'm like, if I was your boyfriend, I would be mad as hell.
Someone said, Maurice Jack said, relationship does not equal ownership.
No.
Very true.
Relationships is not equal
ownership.
It's not?
No. You like what?
So wait a minute. So you said, bitch, with you, y'all own you, bitch? You mind?
No, equal ownership.
Does not
equal
ownership.
Oh, does not equal ownership.
Oh,
I thought he was meaning like in a relationship, like we don't have equal ownership, like of each other. Like I agree that we have equal ownership, but it does not equal ownership. You're right. I agree.
No, I'm like, what, they a slave? You don't board them?
No, did you catch what I thought though? Like,
they said, so what if you're in a relationship with someone and they go through your Instagram or whatever and go to the pictures before you were with them and see what they want them, and they want them deleted because you don't, hold on, because it's...
That's a good question. I like that.
And you would have deleted some old pictures?
Because it might be, well, it depends. Like if that's a picture of you and your old relationship.
Oh, they want them deleted because you don't have a shirt on or they feel like you're doing too much.
No, that is not going on. The only pictures that are valid of getting deleted are pictures that are like with an ex or something of that nature. Something that has to do with somebody that's not you, but has to pertain to the new relationship. That can cause a flame in it. But nah, a shirt off or standing with your friends that they don't like or something like that, no, it's definitely not.
What an ex, though, like, what if it's a picture somebody posted months and months ago, your current person in your relationship go down your little Instagram timeline like, oh, you need to delete that picture. Like,
what is it of though? The picture of what?
like you and your ex together or something.
Nah, I can respect that you wanted that to be deleted.
You can't?
I can for the simple fact because I don't condone people holding on to relationships if you want to call it an ex. Like if it's an ex, X it out. Like, yes, X for a reason. Like, get rid of it. You still care? Get rid of the picture.
Eric Lamore Vrybeel, I hope I said that correctly, said, "It's respect. I wish my husband would."
For what?
I guess basically, I don't know. Elaborate on that, Eric.
He talking about get mad over He's probably talking about get mad over like having a shirt off.
Or maybe he feel like the shirt, or maybe he feel like that's okay. Like,
no, it is okay. He was saying he wish his husband would get mad.
no, maybe he doesn't feel like that's okay. Like maybe he feel like you shouldn't have it. Like you shouldn't do that.
Well, yeah. You gotta definitely.
I think that truly depends on people's security levels, insecurity levels, and situations. Because sometimes an individual could be giving too much. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you are flexing on it, you understand what I'm saying? Like flexing and selling it and doing extra. Then I can see somebody feeling some type of way. Like, wait a minute. What are you trying to market when you're supposedly off the market? But if it's innocent and
but you got certain people that been like that, just are like that though.
Right, naturally.
Naturally, people that always are selling it to the camera, selling it to Snapchat, selling it to Facebook, doing all that extra stuff.
Naturally get off of it if you're gonna be in a relationship, especially with my ass, because I ain't with it.
So Cory, so G, you're not with that. So the shirt off and all that, you're not with that.
Oh, I mean, it depends. Like if it's like the person we was talking about earlier, that's fine. Like if you just being regular, you ain't even like. I can see if you want to think you panning up and panning down and doing all this, trying to sell it to the camera, and it's like, nah, bitch, sit your ass down. But if you just being regular, you outside, it's hot. I mean, it's nothing
doing
wrong.
What you usually do on live. Then yeah, I understand.
What about do you think confidence is the main thing? Like when someone's with someone that's maybe someone extremely attractive, maybe they don't match their attractiveness. Do you think that's an issue at times for people?
Yeah.
Or when someone maybe particularly getting a lot of attention?
Insecurity is unattractive to me.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Even if you're
That
with
shit
somebody
pisses
that
me
looks
off.
better than you, or if you feel like they look better than you, or whatever, you still need to acknowledge that you're with them for a reason, and don't be all insecure constantly, like questioning them about and all this. Like I don't know.
Have you ever been with someone or been in love with somebody who's insecure?
I've been in insecure relationships. I mean, it's natural to happen, but it's like something you have to just get over because that shit is draining. Like,
I think things happen in relationships too. Like sometimes, like you might cause things in your relationship that might cause insecurity on that person's end.
Like so an example.
Like for example, like if you cheat and get caught.
Right.
Like real simple, like that could cause an insecurity on their end, but at the same time, later down in a relationship, you'll be mad like, oh, they're insecure, but you fucked up and made it that way. Although it's not right for them to hold that and feel that way, it is something that you just gonna have to take on the chin and move past and agree with because you did shit to cause it, you provoked it. But at the same time, when it just comes like, sometimes you see it from the beginning too, like if you really make it into a relationship, like you already slick be knowing what the insecurities are. Like,
if you really truly getting to know that person.
If you're really like not
if
just,
you really know the person, you should know. Like,
you already be knowing.
Right.
So certain things you know not to do, but sometimes it does come like out the blue. Like when people be traveling, like me for example, like I be moving around a lot. So like sometimes like things that happen where it'll be arguments over petty like no reason. It'll just be over nothing, mainly because I'm missed. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes it be a little bit of that too in there.
Maurice Jackson said, I refuse to argue with my boo over social media. We've been together for 16 years. That's a long time. And I don't allow people to disrespect. And I don't allow people to disrespect our relationship in person or social media.
Right, because when you post
people only would do what you allow. What's a compliment? Just don't entertain the thirst.
Right, when you post yourself on social media,
that is true.
Inviting everybody to have an opinion.
Yeah, but then again, on my social media, you're not on there if I don't know you. So the people who entertaining, I could directly hit up like, bro, sis, what's going on? See, a lot of y'all got y'all social media packed with people y'all don't know. So it's a little different for certain people. Depending on how you move is how your social media will be flooded with shit that you might not like or you might like. Like my page probably could have a bunch of likes, but it don't. Because I don't have everybody on there that's gonna thirst crave on my page for petty to nothing pictures that ain't even about nothing. Me just standing there. But a lot of y'all got y'all page flooded with people y'all don't know. So y'all could just post a regular picture with a hat and get 1,000 likes, and then people will be in there roasting your hat, roasting your eyebrows, roasting your nose, and then you want to get upset and attack everybody in the comments, but you don't know these people, but they're labeled as your friend. You get what I'm saying? On social media, so it's to each his own. They can never leave a nasty comment on my page. It's impossible. Why? Because you're not my friend. You can't. I gotta accept you first.
And then if they do, you can approach them.
Yeah, first of all, you can't even ask me for a friend request on Facebook because my friend request is flooded. It's gonna tell you can't ask me. But yeah.
How many people you got on there waiting on hold?
A few thousand. But yeah, I keep.
You think that basically letting people on your page is not your friend is not a good thing?
Nah, son. Like, no, I'm not letting you on my page if you're not my friend in real life. Like, gotta actually kind of know you or spoken to you and dealt with you some type of way. Cause it's a lot of trolls. Like, I work in, like, we film, we read the comments and see them, the hagglers, and you're not gonna get me on my personal page.
Yeah, I regret letting a lot of people on my personal page, to be honest with you. Because you're not even just that. I regret going down news feed and seeing some of the stuff I've reading some of the ignorance, reading some of the
and it'll irritate you. Like, me and G was talking about with the Orlando situation. G was in the comments reading stuff, and I was telling him I couldn't even go through the comments and look at stuff because it was gonna upset me. Like, so I just stayed away from it. Like,
what comments upset you the most? Like, what ignorance about it upset you?
Just the lack of respect and like care for humanity. Like, a lot of people like, he did a justice killing gay people. Gay people. It's not gay people. It's people. It's a human being. It's somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's